Hey Aquarius, welcome to your November love reading. For those of you that have seen the Gemini and Libra video that I've done, I did keep saying October. I do apologize, but these readings are for November. I'm just not used to doing my readings so early on, but I found I had the time, so I'm taking advantage of it. Hopefully that'll be a benefit to you as well. But yeah, what I might do for Gemini and Libra is give you guys a bonus reading maybe after I've done these readings, just to say that's my little I'm sorry. Okay. But these readings are for November. If they're labeled for November, they are for November. Okay. So it looks like in November there'll be a change. It looks like, or maybe in October there's been a wrapping up of something, completion. This could be a birth of a child. This could be the completion of a course of study, or definitely it could be a change of job. You know, you could be promoted. But this is also a fixed energy, so we're also looking at your energy here, Mr. or Mrs. Aquarius. Something's been solidified, something's reached its completion, something has gone through all of the processes and is now complete. So it could be a karmic cycle as well that you've been through, maybe with a partner or maybe just yourself, you know. But overall, you've learned some very important lessons, and it's kind of, I feel, upgraded you in a way, because the King of Swords is the most powerful court card. This will definitely represent some sort of upgrade, initiation or promotion of some sort. Or this could just be talking about a relationship that has either reached a conclusion and is now moving on to a much kind of more beautiful or much more kind of satisfying, emotionally satisfying state. You know, you guys could have both grown, you both could have learned some hard lessons about each other, or together as a couple. There's definitely this growth, this maturing within the relationship, which is great. And it seems to put you in a position where you feel very clear, you feel very strong, you feel very certain. Yeah, and it's like you're much more discerning. You have a certain amount of it's like your ability to discern what is worth investing in, what is worth building on, what's important, what's not. That has also become clear as well to you. Yeah. And also, I see growth here for you. Some sort of growth. So maybe it's monetary growth, or there's just a relationship, or there's some sort of an expansion, I feel, that is now kind of happening with you. And again, I think I was saying in one of the Libra or Gemini videos, it's almost like you're pruning, you prune something back. You've taken what you don't need and put that to the side, and now very focused on what it is that you do want, what you do need. And that is further kind of confirmed here with the Eight of Cups in terms of your focus, which is moving on to follow your heart and to actually maybe enter into a relationship that you do truly love, and that where you do truly feel loved, and that you truly love that person. So I feel like lessons have been learned here, maybe around your expectations in love, what you think love is, what love means to you, what's important in love. You know, those kind of things I think have become a lot more clearer to you. So you've definitely matured with regards to your perspective and ideas around relationships. And I feel now you're wanting more, or at least you're more clear on what it is that you want, and you're moving towards that. And that could mean leaving something behind. So it could mean that this is actually an end to a relationship. This probably is more for the singles, this first part of the reading, for those of you that usually follow these readings, my readings. This first part is really for the singles. So it's almost like, but then it could also pertain to you personally, what you're personally going through. So yeah, there could be an ending here, and you decided to now focus on true love. You now know what you truly need to be emotionally satisfied and to feel emotionally fulfilled. That has now become clear to you, which is excellent. And it's like this lesson was meant to be. It was meant, you know, I just feel like you're really on path, and everything I think is going how it should be. This is like a clear, easy transition here that I can see. And then we've got the Knight of Rods for what's motivating you. This could be, again, following your heart. The Rods energy is the fire energy, which often, you know, can relate to Leo. That energy, maybe there's a Leo also in your life that maybe you're focused on or you want to move towards. Leo is also here in this card, so it could very well be. I think Aquarius is opposite to Leo. So it could be that there's a Leo that you're quite focused on as well, that you want to move towards. But this would also talk about change in how you kind of like where you put your energy, what you choose to put your energy into. Yeah, there's a change here in your mind. There could even be a new lease of life. It could also be that you're looking for more sex, maybe in your relationships. Maybe you've always in the past had certain maybe mental like certain ideas that maybe stopped you maybe expressing yourself when it comes to sex, because the Knight of Rods is very much about that sexual energy, that passion, instinct, that raw energy, you know, and really acting on those kind of emotions and those kind of feelings, and forgetting really what the world says about what is right or wrong to be passionate about. Or, you know, I'm kind of getting that with this card here. And I know the King of Swords, his mind's always all over the place, so he's always thinking about all the different things he could do. You know, I think that the King of Swords is similar to, I think all the kings really probably have quite, you know, they're all men, so they've probably got all quite strong sex drives, and they're actually all ruled by fire, or the fire element. So I'm definitely getting that, and I'm seeing a naked woman here as well. So I feel like there's like some sort of theme to do with sex here. But you're definitely following your passions anyway, really following what it is that you want to do. And again, you could also be kind of like, yeah, you're really following, you're being almost a little bit selfish, but in a good way. You're being selfish, but in a good way. And I think you're really trying to act on these new ideas, these new lessons that you've learned, and you're pushing forward. And I don't think you're letting anyone stop you. You're fired up at the moment, and you're moving forward. And it could be a change of job as well that's also interfering here, because we have also got the Three of Coins for the near future. So this talks about collaboration, compromise, and putting in the work. So this could be, sorry, I'm getting home-based business here for some reason. So maybe some of you are kind of embarking on that. For some of you, definitely some sort of coming together, compromising with others. It could be an earth sign that you're dealing with in the near future. You could be meeting someone at work as well. But I feel like you're really setting a solid foundation for your future as well. And then I feel like you really maybe start to see results of the decisions that you've made of the path that you're choosing to take, you start to really get a feel for what that's like in real life. And, you know, all your ideas materialize basically in some way. So that could be that you actually start to mingle with other people in groups and projects that you're interested in. But something is solidified here. Again, it's a lovely progression. I wish I had all the words. But it really is a lovely progression from getting clear on what you want, and then really kind of putting the work in. You may find that you need to collaborate with other people to get these kind of results, or you end up joining groups as well, or you're working with others to get what you want. And this could all be like, as we move through the reading, and this is gonna, you know, as we move into, you know, the couples and how your partner feels and those kind of things, it could be that you both start putting in the work to make the relationship become more stable. You both start to understand what you both need to do, what roles you both need to play, where the responsibility lies on this shared vision that you have for reaching more emotional intimacy, maybe, or more emotional kind of satisfaction in the relationship. So yeah, we've got the Four of Coins here now. So I think that's also good to see. In a sense, it does show that there is this progression as well, I think, or the energy of that. The Page of Rods here for how your partner currently is viewing the situation, you, and how they feel. They're also ready for this new beginning with the Page of Rods. They're also quite fired up. They're curious to see what can happen. But with the Four of Coins here, there could still be some reluctancy to completely let go, to completely just let go. You know, this person could have maybe insecurities, just general insecurities about themselves, or inhibitions, or not wanting to kind of, maybe what they feel is quite valuable and they don't really want to let that go. Could also be a strong focus on money here for them. But I feel this is them. I don't feel this is your energy. I feel that they see you maybe as someone who's starting over, who's moving on. Maybe you're moving on from someone who was quite fixed, who wasn't that flexible. And they see you're curious about what else could be, maybe be out there, or what other fun you could have, or with the Eight of Cups. You may feel like you've been missing something with the Eight of Cups. And it could be around sex, passions, excitement, fun, adventure. Maybe you just felt like it was getting a bit boring in the relationship. It was getting a bit too fixed. That there was no more fun to be had. That you'd come to the end of the road in a way. I think your partner still feels like they're not really flexible in that sense. They don't really want to change. They like the comfort of what they already know. They may even like the power they have in the current situation. And that could also make them inflexible to start this new thing, to try new things. Maybe a threat to their own sense of maybe dominance and control in the relationship. This is also a Capricorn card. I think this is the Sun in Capricorn. I'm not saying that Capricorns are controlling, but Capricorns can be quite dominant and sometimes inflexible. and often like to be the leader in situations. So there could be a bit of conflict here, I'm seeing, because these two cards do say quite different things. So I'm seeing that there could possibly be a conflict within themselves. They could actually want to try something new here with Page of Rods. They may be thinking, I really would like to try something new, do something different, get curious, explore, but will I be giving away my power in some way? Go ahead and just pull them all out. Oh, the Lovers card. Got that card. Okay, I'll pull some more cards in a bit. Okay, so we have got the Ace of Rods at the base of the deck. Boredom, inflexibility, someone standing their ground. So there could be a bit of a stalemate here as well between you both in terms of this change, this new idea that maybe has come in, or this development in the relationship. There seems to be, again, I see a kind of a stalemate situation here. And the Death card again, and the Knight of Rods. So yeah, we are seeing that transformation. There is going to have to be a major kind of ending here in the relationship for the month of November. Not necessarily an ending of the relationship itself, but an ending to how things once were, in order for you to get this Ten of Cups. Because there's boredom here. I feel that someone is bored in the relationship, and it could be with regards to sex with the Ace of Wands. There could also be kind of control issues in the relationship as well. I know I always say that in so many of my videos, but it comes up. This is about kind of keeping control of a situation, not letting someone else dominate in a situation, but you maintaining that kind of dominance. And also about drawing lines in the sand, setting standards, saying, no, this is where I won't go. This is as far as I can go. So there may be a conflict there in the relationship between how you're going to compromise. The good thing is, though, with the Three of Coins, it shows that there will be a compromise, and it will be a solid one as well, one that you can build on. So that's good. So I think it will work out just fine for this month of November. I have to keep remembering to say November, because I'm always talking about this month. Sorry. Okay. So let's look at the past. We've got the Ace of Swords and the King of Pentacles. So in the past, it looks like a decision was made. So it could be a Capricorn that you're dealing with, or another Earth sign, Virgo or Taurus. But it's looking like it probably is a Capricorn that you're dealing with, especially as this is also a Capricorn energy with the Three of Coins. We have also seen a major arcana come out, Scorpio. So it could be a Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, you're here, or a Capricorn earth sign. But Scorpio is also coming through quite strongly as well. Okay. So with the Ace of Swords here and the King of Pentacles, again, clear decisions have been made. New perspectives may have been sought by this person. I feel this person doesn't like change with the King of Pentacles. This person likes to know what they know. They like to stick with what they know. And they could be a bit inflexible. Again, money could also be playing a big part in this. But it could also be that this Capricorn person or this earth sign person has gained some sort of clarity. Maybe some truth has been spoken. I feel that they see you coming in with new ideas. They see you coming in with this fresh new energy. And I think for them, they're in a position of, I'm not changing. I like to do what I like to do. I like tradition. I like to follow society's expectations. Like I like to do what's always been done. I like the tried and tested route. However, I feel like it has got them thinking about this new idea. And they're very aware, I feel, as well, of your your excitement around this new idea. And also, I feel like a decision has been made here. A decision has been made, period. Like, so I think it's a case of maybe a bit of a stalemate. And I think it's more due to their own stubbornness that these new ideas, that they're not really maybe wanting to follow it so readily. Or maybe they need a bit more persuasion, or they need to kind of follow their instincts more instead of all their insecurities and fears, and get more in touch with their own feelings rather than holding on to the security of what they know. They need to really think about, okay, this is what I know, and I really want to kind of stick to this, but how do I really feel about my Aquarius? How do I really feel about whatever this Aquarius maybe is talking to me about, these new ideas? So in the past, there could have been a lot of discussion, and you could have found yourself dealing with someone who was like quite inflexible. And also maybe they were inflexible because of money, because of status, and because of tradition. And then we've got the Page of Swords here and the Ten of Wands. So yeah, subconsciously this person is feeling like quite burdened, I feel, by this maybe again new idea. Okay, we're getting a lot of new ideas coming in. So I don't know if maybe you're, and again, I feel like you, Aquarius, are the one that's talking about these new ideas. It could be that you want to change jobs and this person's like, no, if you change jobs, then, you know, how we pay for our current lifestyle. But it looks like with the Ace of Rods here, you have a passion within you, especially with the Knight of Rods. You have a passion that you can't seem to deny. And I feel like it's something new, like it's something that maybe you haven't done before, or maybe it's something that you've always wanted to do but never done it, or maybe it's just something that no one's ever done, you know, and you're pioneering this new idea, and there's a bit of risk maybe involved, and bravery that's needed, and courage. But you're feeling very brave and very courageous. They have a lot of questions about it. They're not really trusting the situation. And for them, they may be feeling like, oh, well, I need to take all of the burden then. Well, I need to be the one that's doing everything. That's what they may be thinking. They could be a bit suspicious as well with the Page of Swords that, you know, is my Aquarius is trying to get out of it, so, you know, I have to do all the work. It could be that. But yeah, they kind of doubt that they're going to have to do all the work while you follow your dream. Do you know what I mean? And I don't know. I personally feel that from what I can see here, this person is a bit stuck in their ways, maybe even slightly controlling. But they will also feel like it will be a burden, like all the fun will be out of it. It will just be work, 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 you know. That's how they feel, that they feel like it ought to be work, not an enjoyable experience, whatever this new idea is. And that it will be an uphill struggle. There'll be no fun in it. So they've got a lot more questions about it. They need to know more. They want more information. They want to talk about it more. They also may be kind of small-minded about it. So you may need to inform them. You may need to actually make the effort to really explain these ideas to this new person that you have. Not new person, this person you're dealing with. Explain these new ideas that you have so that maybe they won't feel so much like, you know, it's going to be such a huge burden, these changes, you know. But it looks like it's going to get you to your happiness. And I think maybe you're just really, really dissatisfied with the Four of Cups here. You're not happy with, and I think you're really having to explain to this person, like, I'm really not happy in this job. Like, I really, really don't like it. I really, really need you to help me, to just maybe cover me for a month or two while I look for another job, or while I do what I need to do. I feel like you're really, maybe that's happening here as well. But it looks like you're not backing down. With the Eight of Cups here, it's like you're saying, even if it's going to be hard, I will move on. Even if it means that it won't work out between me and you, I will move on. Because I need to be happy. And you're very clear now on the importance of your own happiness. They see the Lovers card and the Queen of Swords, so they've got a major decision to make as well. They see them, they're quite focused on having to make a decision between, you know, what they love or what they like, which is permanency, predictability, stability, you know, or if they work with these new ideas. We've now got Gemini coming in here as well. But I think that it's just saying that this person's got a big decision. They feel like they've got a very big decision. And the Queen of Swords, again, is they're quite defensive and protective. You know, they're very much not maybe trusting of your ideas. But with the Queen of Swords here as well, they're either expecting that, yeah, you're going to just cut them out. They're expecting Aquarius to just do the air sign thing and just cut things out that don't serve them, and then be quite detached and just detach. Or they themselves are feeling like they may have to use their own sword, and, you know, even if it is a case of cutting something out that they love, they will do it in order to make themselves also feel content. Because maybe, you know, maybe it's just a case of you have come to the end of the road in some way with someone, and you have noticed that there are differences between you that can't be reconciled, maybe. But then I do see the Three of Coins here, so I feel that the likelihood is there will be some sort of reconciliation, or you two both work it out. But they are very focused on this decision. They do want more information. They want to talk with you more about it. They want to gain more trust in the situation. And they may also be looking for clarity again with the Queen of Swords. But this is a big decision for them. And they're almost like prepared for the worst with the Queen of Swords. They're prepared to have to make a tough choice here as well. So then we've got the Seven of Cups and the Six of Swords for how your partner feels in the near future. So we do see, I feel this is really showing here, not an actual physical moving away. I see this person getting that enlightenment, understanding things more, you both finding solutions to the confusion that maybe existed in the past. Maybe this person now says, you know what, actually, this change could bring about a lot more opportunity, could open up a door to so many different ways to fulfill myself, maybe it's that person, or yourself emotionally. So they do, I think, start to see the positive. This is actually quite a positive card, I feel, as well, because it does talk about abundance and there being more. Yes, it does. It does talk about sometimes confusion and dreaminess, you know. But with the Six of Swords here, I feel like there is a certain amount of clarity, and I think they're a lot more positive about moving forward in the near future. So they do get that clarity. They do move from this more stressful energy, you know, here, and being quite closed off to new ideas, new approaches to things. They kind of get rid of all that turmoil, all that emotional turmoil, and they figure things out, and they want to move forward. They want to talk about it even more. They want to discuss the possibilities. I feel that they're becoming more excited about what could be. And yeah, I just feel like they will become more excited about what could be and a bit more positive. Then we've got the Four of Swords here for you. So you may feel like, oh, finally, like I can rest. I don't have to stress anymore. We've kind of figured things out. I can experience some peace. So I think that, again, this is talking about you getting, I feel, what you want out of the situation, because you can now relax mentally. You may have had to put up quite a fight, because this is a Knight here. So you maybe feel like, oh, finally, this person gets it. And we can move on now. And then we've got the Chariot card, yeah, moving on, moving forward. Yeah, this person then in the near future of November does say, do you know what, I'm sticking this out. I'm not letting go of my Aquarius. Yes, this may be a challenge to move forward, but this person appreciates that there's two people involved here, and you maybe do want different things, but we're meant to be. I feel like we're meant to be. That's what I'm getting here from your partner. Like, I feel like we're meant to be, and we're going to have to try to still move forward whilst both being satisfied here. So I feel like they start to actually understand your needs as well, as, you know, as being as important as their own, and are willing to stick it out and be strong, and maybe even again go through a bit of a growth process themselves, because this is quite a, you know, an energy of, you know, having to exercise resilience within yourself, and being strong, you know, mentally and physically yourself, and moving forward. And I think it can also talk about a certain amount of sacrifice or pain that may have to be endured in some way. So, but I think this person is willing to go ahead and do that. And then you feel like, yay, all my Christmas presents have come at one, like on one day. You know, you feel pretty good about it. And you, I think, you're very excited about what could be. And you feel like, you know, fortune and luck is on your side. Again, I'm seeing more opportunities. I feel like you are enjoying this expansion. Again, we are seeing the end of a karmic cycle, a beginning almost as well of a beautiful, more fun karmic cycle that's beginning. So I feel like your relationship is actually growing this month. Okay, then we've got the Three of Swords and the Six of Wands. So yeah, I did feel a negative card coming along. Let's see. So again, we are looking at maybe some sort of sacrifice here. This could be also disappointment. So maybe this person does still feel a bit sorrowful. I mean, we do have the Nine of Wands there. This person is like trying to tough it out. But they feel like there's still a success here, even though it may not be what they want. It may not really be, like, really deep down, it's not what they want, but at least it's kind of created a successful relationship. At least you're moving forward. They may also, there's this card usually talks to me about separation. So I feel that maybe this person is separating from their own expectations of the relationship. They may have had certain expectations, especially with the King of Pentacles here. I feel this person had their own expectations of how it would be, how it was going to go, and they're quite stuck in their way, you know. But it turns out that actually there's a lot more success and movement forward by compromising and working with you. Again, with the sixes showing reciprocity. And I feel like they do feel recognized. I feel like they do feel that, you know, appreciated, and still feel like a winner. But they're still going through some sort of process here of having to accept that what they expected to bring them happiness, or what they expected from the relationship, hasn't come to pass. And in fact, it's maybe taking a bit of a turn with the Wheel of Fortune here, something completely different, you know. But they still feel like a winner here with the Six of Wands and moving forward positively. A lot of confidence. So there's losses and gains here for this person. That's what compromise is about, right? So, and then we've got the King of Rods. This is your energy, another king. Feeling very empowered. So you've moved on from the Knight of Rods in your mind to actually consciously being more of the King of Rods. This again talks about maturity, a clear vision for your future. You may even become your own boss again if you're maybe working from home and things like that. If that's what this is about. But yeah, you definitely feel very much more empowered. You feel like you are in your element. You are following your heart. You are in charge of your own destiny. You may feel very empowered. And I think your partner sees that you feel very empowered. But you need to also recognize that your partner may also be kind of going through their own sorrows. So as much as it's important to follow your own path and to be quite self-focused and to get yourself out of ruts, you know, it is our responsibility to get ourselves out of ruts and not, you know, just expect things to fall into place. You do have to put the work in, obviously, in life. But your partner may be kind of needing a bit more reassurance and affection and attention. Okay. This person may feel like you're not giving them enough attention, or you don't really appreciate the sacrifice that they've made to make you feel like this King of Rods. To feel so empowered and be so in charge. Yeah. So this person may actually like maybe to be in charge or to have a certain amount of power. But now obviously you've kind of got the upper hand here. You seem to be very empowered where they're in more of this energy. They may feel like they're not appreciated and they're not seen, and that their needs aren't being taken into account, but you come out feeling pretty good about it. But, you know, maybe in December we'll see more of how it develops. I'm also going to do an extended reading as well. Sorry this took so long. My gosh, it's such a long reading. 14 minutes, like, wow. But, yeah, maybe in December we'll see how this all kind of plays out if Spirit still wants to talk about this issue. You know, but you do have to, there's definitely ruts that the relationship is in, I feel, and that, you know, it was only, you know, this could not have been avoided. That's how I feel. This situation could not have been avoided. You were going to eventually get bored or frustrated and want to, you know, explore your own passions, your own interests, or develop your own business, or be the boss in some way of your own life. Take charge in the situation. Yeah, there could also be a Leo involved here as well, Sagittarius here as well that you're involved with. Maybe even Aries. A lot of signs have come out. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and extend this very long reading even more. On the extended site, Gumroad. The links will be down below. I'm going to use the Mirror of the Love Oracle deck. I'm also going to clarify this reading as well. But I'm going to use the Mirror of the Love Oracle deck and also the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. And I'll be using the Rider-Waite to clarify the situation. Okay, so hopefully I will see you there. Take good care. I love you all. I'll speak to you soon. All right, bye.